In other pro football news this afternoon, the Steelers said late last week a trade was unlikely for Terry Bradshaw, who said earlier last week he wanted to leave Pittsburgh. He said he wasn't interested in the World Football League, but wouldn't mind being traded to some other NFL team. Terry's upset because he's no longer the starting quarterback. In fact, he says it's tearing his guts out. The starting job has been turned over to second-year vet Joe Gilliam after his excellent performance in the preseason. Gilliam was asked last week if the pressure of his position bothers him.
Pressure, I said a lot of times, is a state of mind, and I try not to worry too much about things that are happening around me other than just playing football. And I think other people will take care of it, will make the situation pressure-packed.
So this is the first game of the season, Myron, and I hope you're ready.
Well, I'm ready, and I hope Joe Gilliam is. He got a wonderful round of applause from the fans when he was introduced. He must have felt 10 feet tall. All the magazines in here to cover his debut. Joe's day.
Wide set. Back goes Gilliam. Gilliam with lots of time. Can't find anybody. Runs out of the pocket to the left. Looking. There's an open man. Steve Davis. They converge on him. And he's knocked down, and the ball is intercepted. Great play by Rick Bolt. As Gilliam lobbed that pass down, Davis had to wait for it. You can see two men converging on Steve Davis while the ball is on its way. And the crowd is booing Joe Gilliam. 7:49 to play in the opening period. No score in the ball game. Here is Gilliam throwing to the far side, leaping catch at the 25 by John Stallworth. And Nelson Muncie immediately hits him and brings him down. Again, of Penn State. Quarterback, Domrey, rolling left. Look out. Now he stops and throws. Get it out of the arms of Glenn Dowdy at the 32-yard line. Domrey's that time stopping and firing abruptly. Domrey's was hit, and he is hurt. And the guys who zeroed in on him that time, Ernie Holmes and Dwight White. And Domrey's is shaken up on the play, and that will bring on Bert Jones.
Domrey's has been taking a beating from that Steeler rush. Earlier we saw Joe Green pile into him, and Domrey's was slow getting off the ground. This time he's out flat. Dwight White and Fats Holmes hit him with the old sandwich. Bam, from each side.
McCauley and Olds are the running backs. 4th and 1 yard to go for the touchdown. Jones gives that ball off to Olds, and he is stopped. The Steeler defense stopped him dead. Hitting up the middle. Everybody was there, and they threw him back. The Steelers take over the football at the 1 yard line, and listen to this crowd. Listen to it. Standing and applauding. They gave them 4 shots, and they could not make it from the 7 yard line. The first one carried them to the 2, the second one to the 1. 2 tries at the 1 yard line. They were unsuccessful, and the Steelers take over. Gilliam throwing upfield and hitting his target at the 20 yard line. Randy Grossman, the tight end, went up and hooked at the 20. Pulls the football in. Here's Gilliam back to throw. Firing complete up to the 35 yard line to Randy Grossman. Grossman is hit and knocked down back at the 34.
And in the exhibition games, Randy Grossman was one of Joe Gilliam's favorite receivers, and he's now caught 2 passes in this drive. And so all I can say is, play that soul music and dance that Hava Nagila, because it's Gilliam to Grossman.
Afternoon has seen the Steelers employ the running talents of Franco Harris, Steve Davis, and Preston Pearson. Here's Gilliam from the pocket, firing downfield. There goes Swan, puts it in at the 5. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Lynn Swan beats Doug Nettles, the rookie from Vanderbilt. And Swan pulls it in at the 5 yard line. So the number 1 draft pick from Southern California has his first regular season touchdown. A 54-yard pass play. And Gilliam that time, with lots of time, allowed Swan to get beyond it. Steelers from their own 35. Gilliam is deep and throwing down the middle. There's Frank Lewis. And he juggles it, holds it at the Baltimore 44-yard line. Came down and across to take the pass. Gilliam backpedals. Gilliam sets up. They're after him. He fires under pressure. There's Swan to take it at the Baltimore 15. He's down over the tape. Keeps his footing. Goes inside the 5 yard line and finally is sailed. Lynn Swan pulled the football in.
At any rate, Joe Gilliam, jittery in the first half. He hit his first two passes, but they were both dropped by Ron Shanklin, and then he seemed to come apart for a while. But late in the second period, Joe started hitting them, and he's looking just dandy now.
And now Jones throwing downfield, complete to the Pittsburgh 20-yard line, and the receiver Glenn Dowdy is belted by Jack Lambert. Dowdy pulls it in, holds onto the football, goes down at the 18-yard line, and the Colts have us in trouble.
And you've just seen why I call him Jack Splat.
16-0, Pittsburgh. Baltimore at the Steelers' 18. Burt Jones throws wide, intercepted at the 9-yard line. Here we come. Mel Blount coming across the field up over the 20, the 25, the 30, and down he goes. Bill Olds made the stop. The pass was intended.
Joe Gilliam on 2nd and 10. Calling the signal. Gilliam back to pass, now flips the screen out to Steve Davis. Picks up blockers, comes over the 45, the 40 running hard to the 35, the 30 breaks loose over the 25, the 20, turns on the speed, caught from behind inside the 10, goes out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Great running by Davis, finally caught by Bruce Laird. And chased out of bounds at setbacks. Gilliam gives to Franco, runs to the left, cuts back to the right, dives forward, and goes into the end zone. And Franco carries it in from 4.5 yards out for the touchdown, increasing the Steelers' lead to 22-0 as he took Tom McLeod into the end zone with him.
Well, that was great running by Franco because he was zigging and zagging his way from the 4.5-yard line in heavy traffic. That's tough territory to be giving it the fancy dance stuff, and then to get across the goal line, he just gave it the strong arm job, stuck his head in, and pulled his way across that goal line.
2nd down and 3 at the 4-yard line. Gilliam calling the signals for the Steelers. Gives the ball to Fuqua off left tackle, dives into the end zone, touchdown. The Frenchman carries the ball in from 4 yards out. Vive la France. Going